Welcome back to On the Record. We're here at the Enable Partners Summit. I'm here with two more elite partners. Well, I guess it's one because it's one company. So Alan from Nexus Technology Group and Keith. What do you do for the company?
Vice President of Consulting Services. So I do a little bit of sales, a little bit of consulting, a little bit of everything he tells me to do.
I was just going to say, so are you the boss?
They'd say so.
Whoa, yeah. Okay. So
I'm not sure, but
so he does all the work and you get all the money. Is that the way it works?
I hope that was the case, yeah. We're working on that.
But speaking about money, so there's so many VARs who have not moved over to becoming a managed service provider. How important is money to you, and how is, or let's ask it an easier way, it's important to everybody. How do you make more money as a managed service provider?
Well, managed service provider, I think it's about efficiency. It's about leveraging technology and the talent that's in the company and put it in use in an efficient way. At least from my perspective, that's the way I see it.
So one of the hardest parts about being a managed service provider, everybody tells me, is transitioning your existing partners to become new. And that's your job, right?
That's my job.
See, I told you, he does all the work and you take all the money. Now we'll find out how good he is at making money for you. How do you get a partner to do that?
We've gotten successfully about 50% of our clients to move to that direction.
Over
and
what period of time?
About 2 years, something like that. About 2 years.
When you say 50%, how many does that represent? Like, you know, if you only had two partners, that's not so good.
Right, yeah, exactly. That's a good point. We have a little over 100 active clients. We have more than that, but there's ones that routinely call us back is about 100. And about half of those have moved to a managed services model.
Let's say I'm a small business, which I guess I sort of am, and you were trying to convince me to become a managed service provider, and we already know each other, so you have that trusted business relationship. But, you know, my first response is, you know, I don't really think I need it. It's always been working good with you. Why bother?
That's a fair question, because a lot of the people we deal with are they see it as added cost instead of added value. So my job is to do as much as I can to show them that the extra value that it is to move to a managed services model will save them in the long run. Plus it smooths out their IT expenses.
So tell me.
So I was. Okay, and I'm not working anyway.
Can you do a better job at this?
Yeah. No, he's doing great.
Oh, okay.
No, I mean, we have several examples of where the approach I take is that my job is to remove the pain away from the person. And so if they're constantly going through this mode of high expenses, low expenses one month, and high the next month, low the next month, what we want to do is smooth that transition out by showing them that the value of moving to a managed model where we take all the pain away from them, it is surprisingly is easy to do. It really is.
So in there, I mean, every end user customer says that they want you to be a partner with them, that they really want you to partner. And I mean, we've gone out, we did some surveys with managed service providers and VARs, and the Trusted Business Advisor is the name by far they want to be known as. When you're on a traditional contract with them, like so a break-fix type contract, every time you walk into that customer, they hate you. Because they love you because you get this product fixed, but at the end of the day, they know, okay, give me the bad news. How much is it going to cost?
Right.
Managed services, not completely, but almost completely.
Well, it's about managing risk, managing problems that could be coming down the pike. You kind of foresee it coming, and you put contingencies in place to avoid it from turning into a major problem. So you're managing the problem. If a problem is basically managed over time, it doesn't become a problem. It becomes a part of a routine or process of managing technology.
And therefore, the money is basically, for the most part, off the table, right? It's not something that they're thinking about, because you're now, actually for you, it's better if you don't have to do anything, right? And for them, there's no cost. So it's a win.
Exactly. They're investing in a smooth operation of their IT. So it's like you pay insurance for. It's in a sense of putting that money aside for the time that it could something could happen. And if a company is there ahead of time, having the documentation, it's planning for that time that something is going to go wrong, and and we know it's going to happen. We know with technology things are going to go wrong sometime, but when it happens, it's handled in a very systematic and non-painful way.
So I was going to speak to the sales guy over here and say...
Sales guy, okay.
And I was going to say to him, and you stole a little bit of my thunder, but not completely, but you ever think about it if you say to them, to a customer, you know, when you buy insurance, whether it's life insurance, health insurance, business insurance, car insurance, you don't buy it after the fact, you buy it before.
Exactly.
And that's really, isn't that what you're saying?
That's basically it. And that's the way we use that analogy quite a bit, actually.
Yeah, you know? I would think so. Yeah. Gentlemen, continue with growing, and
Thank you. Thanks for your time.
Continue being an elite partner.
Okay. Thanks.